Hi everyone. So I recently faced a really challenging several moments where basically I was being challenged about not knowing what to do, about not really knowing what I'm doing, about having lacking experience, basically not knowing what to do. And I've been challenged at a lot in the last years, and for me, I was able to stand within who I am, where when I take everything that I walked, everything I lived, every single moment I've been alive for, and I bring it right here, this is who I am, this is what I've done, what I've accomplished, and this is where it was in all these moments. And so I know who I am. And that is all I need. That is the most important thing. That's something that can't be learned. It's something that's lived, and I already lived that. And there's so many different qualities of who I am as a person, which you can't learn as knowledge or information. You can't go through school. It's something that you have to walk through all these different moments of challenges, and that's it. You just have to live it and be it and become it, infinitely so, standing as that. Like, that is who you are. And so even if I may not know what to do with certain things in certain moments, or may lack certain experience to do certain things, I know who I am, and that's all I need. Because I can learn to do anything. I can get the experience. That's easy. And so the rest is points of anything like of basically complaining or basically creating these imaginary problems of not having certain experiences. That's just stupid. Because the question is who you are in those moments. Who are you in a moment where you lack experience? Who are you in a moment where you don't know what to do? Who are you? Do you know who you are? That's the question. And that's why a lot of people, they tend to go take an easier paths where they already know what to do. They don't go forth, they don't go to new adventures, they don't challenge themselves. They stay in the same thing always and forever. And instead of actually growing as who they are and challenging that within themselves within that, new ventures. So yeah, and that's where I stood as, and this was a point where I simply had to absolutely stand within who I am, what I've lived, and just knowing who I am, and just reminding myself that I know who I am. I know what I've walked and lived. And that was all I needed to stick to that point. I was able to stand, and comfortably so, I guess you could say. um, but yeah, surprising, a lot of people resist that whenever they hear a statement that basically would be something that for them would be scary or uncomfortable or not enjoyable for them, but then they project it into others and create problems like, well, you don't know what to do, for example. So yeah, we do that to ourselves and our minds as well. So it's just, that's the point, who we are within our own minds, because our mind is constantly challenging us, providing temptations, providing thoughts, providing imaginations, providing memories, specifically to challenge who you are. It's basically saying, it's like you have your greatest Zen teacher in your mind saying like, okay, who are you in this moment, Like, what the heck are you doing in this moment? What are you going to do? Here's a challenge. Who are you? Act, do, live. Decide who you are. And so we all have that, and that's all here in our minds. And if we simply rise up from that and take on the challenge, then things are going to be great. So, yeah. So thank you very much for tuning in. Bye.